Well, we just watched the highlight of the tournament, and here we are, casually confident. Tell me about that last moment, because it was wow.
The last moment, literally, it was a grind. It was crazy. CV, he's potent. He's a formidable opponent at all times against anybody. So it's important to just stay locked in, which I felt like he still did his thing. You know, he got it down to a 1v1 in less than a minute. That's crazy. But that said, you can still find a way to get it. You know he's going to be aggressive. You know time is still on your favor from our perspective. So, I just knew I had to stay alive. And, if he opens himself up, then I have the green light to kind of take it. But, first and foremost, just try and stay alive and not let him get that W before the clock runs out.
Yeah, and what you also, speaking of, in the first half, that ability to get up, out of the way, you had him dead to rights. Do you remember that moment?
There were a few times in which, they were doing their thing too. I got to say, there was a lot of times where I was in the outbox early, and kudos to them for that. But I just try to, handle my role and get them in a vulnerable position, get the out if I can, be aggressive as a thrower on the rush. You can't really think about your own life. You got to think about trying to get them out and, open things up for your teammates. So it was just high level play on both sides, honestly.
Well, speaking of teammates, any shout-outs you want to do? That was a great team performance.
Shout out to the whole squad. Gerard, a.k.a. Friendo, number 42. He had a huge out and catch at the line early to where, if we're able to make combo plays like that, then, that player's hot. You kind of want to give them more opportunities. But that said, still be aware of the situation where, we have a lead. Let's not allow them to kind of get us out by us being over-aggressive or present ourselves. But yeah, Friendo, Gerard played great. Our corners, Brandon and Jordan, always hold it down, just a great play all around. Even we kind of got a walk-on for this tournament host, Sway, who was a rusher, which allows some of our players to take a break. And, just being selfless, like I say, you got to just do your role and, you might get out, but you still got to kind of do what your X's and O's are. And so he came in huge, being somebody that doesn't really know our plays, doesn't have chemistry with us as a team, but still contributing.
Love it. Well, thank you so much. That was unbelievable to watch.
I hope we can keep it going.
Back to you.